Oops, I pressed new game. Oh well, I guess we're going in. We're going in. Oh my god. These sounds. Philip, my only nephew, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead. Remember the pub? Of course you do. It's yours now. Max will help you with the paperwork. I'll try to arrange someone to fix the bridge. I was too busy with the dying. Keep in touch, hopefully, Uncle Buggle. But you're dead, Uncle. You're dead. How am I supposed to keep in touch? A pub, yes. Poor immediately dead Uncle. Frogholm Archipelago. Saturday, August 7th, 1999. 7:16 a.m. Yeah, there's a pub. There's a mystery. We're a frog. Look how cute he is. We can sprint. R.I.P. I got excited about my pub. Loading and unloading of cargo is all drawn out on this board. It's amazing how you can show a complicated process in such a clean way. My new pub could use a board like this for management. Just with not as many pictures of naked ladies. Why not, Philip? You see a weathered note in the corner. Important. Due vessel inspection 12/12/1972 at the latest. That's a couple of years before I was born. Music's kind of loud for me. I don't know about y'all. Just the music. And it says I can... Oh, I can sprint with it. I push the L button there. Hey, stop strolling around. This is not a cruise ship. Actually, come on up. You smell good. Said I smell good. Speak to the captain. Hello, captain. Sniff. Yes, you smell good. I showered today in case I needed to make a good impression. That's just my natural body odor. I'm a frog. That's just my natural body odor. Working in ship crews over the past 70 years, I've learned to smell. That smelly smell. To smell goodness on people, kid. You smell like a good lad. Thank you. I am a good lad. What brings you here? I got an achievement for that? Yeah, for for meeting the captain. I was wondering if there was an achievement for just smelling like myself, my natural body odor. Adventure, a surging and waning scene of beauty, scent of beauty. Some regret and a note of thick in the head. No, I'm just inheriting a pug from my pub. Imagine if we were inheriting a pug too. Aww. From my Uncle Buggold. Oh, the good old thunder and 1,000 leaking casks of rum. We've been sailing without the GPS for Neptune knows how long. Pug inheritance simulator, all the pugs. It's just a bunch of snorting. The damn rats again, or the damn seagulls chewing on the wires. Up there on the roof is a GPS module. Go check on it, sport. Okay. Is there a ladder? How do I get up there? Oh. Oh. Ooh, big hops. Stop, don't touch it yet. I need to cut the power off first, otherwise you'll get shocked. Other eight, go ahead now. This man just saved my life. Look at the wire. I guess we'll look around. Look at the wire. Yes, broken. Smells like a delish barbecue. Makes you feel right at home. Oh, do we fix it? Grilled flies. Mmm, delicious. No wonder. Cheese sandwich. Marinated grasshoppers. Fried nettle with fresh mud. God almighty, I have to calm down. Okay, grilled flies. Oh, we fixed it? So, what was it? The damned seagulls. Those stupid-faced, disease-spreading sons of the devil. What do they need a GPS receiver for? Finding the way to the next steaming pile of garbage? I have an idea. Are you hungry? Maybe a little. Oh, come on, son. You're so thin. You need to eat. There's a replacement module on the cargo jack. I'll trade you my lunch for it if you bring it over. Wasn't planning on eating it anyway. Damn salad. Part of the ship, part of the crew. That's right, son. And it's legally binding contract between us. Can't have another civilian crushed by a cargo container. At my age, another 5-year license suspension would mean I'd sooner die than set foot on a ship again. Go on now, I'm opening up the gate. Yay! Yay! We can fit right through! Is this what we need? Cargo HF241098. Socks and screws. You see 2 rats near a hole in the container. One of them is filling a sock with screws while the other one pretends to sleep. This is obviously a satirical comedy about violence and military structures. Actor rats! Go this way. Oh. What are we doing? Are we hopping? I think we're hopping. Hopping in the club. In the club we all fam. I want to look at everything. The dialogue is so cute. Okay, nothing else to look at. Cargo 110795. Easter eggs. Lazy writing. I guess not what we're looking for. What is this? TV? Oh, we're filling our backpack for it. Ah. Oh, fun. I love backpack games. I love backpack games. Oh, we're so cute. There it is. I'll have one of my rats install it. What are you looking at me for? They're good rats as well. I just can't stand the wild buggers. Are they also part of the crew? Don't be ridiculous, son. A rat has no concept of a weekday. The management would be a nightmare. Now for your payment. Here you go. I just need to dip my mustache in the dressing and you can have the rest. What? Why dip the mustache? Because of the damn salad! 15 years ago, I went to this Dr. Lay. Dr. Liv's the name, the only one around here. And she looks me up and down inside and she says, I'm afraid you've colon. I'm afraid you colon polyps. And I say, I'm no colonel, and what's a polyp? And she says to me, there's clumps in my ass. You're more likely to die with them than from them. And in your age and health, 70 at the time and a heavy drinker, a surgery is more dangerous than just leaving them be. So I said, fine, I'll just live the rest of my days waking up every day thinking I have polyps up my butt. And it drains you, you know? Emotionally. So the situation is grim, as you can see. But then there's my wife. She gets this idea in her head that the least I can do is help my gut. And that salad's supposedly great for digestion. She says I don't love her and that I don't care how it'd be for her if I were to go. And I love my missus more than anything else, but I hate the damn salad. And so I stopped telling her not to make me the salad for work. She won't listen. And I dip the mustache in the dip instead. Come home, she kisses the dip off my mustache and thinks I'm taking care of myself. I've been proudly salad-free for 15 years now. At some point in life, just focus on what's making you happy, son. That's a lot to think about. Go out into the world and think then. Don't want to wake up as a wild rat in a world of angry seagulls come Tuesday morning. That was a lot of information he just shared with us. He's had a journey. I'm glad to know him as my captain. Oh, Captain, my captain! Aren't you forgetting something, son? Oh, right. Sorry. Goodbye, Captain. The captain sighs. His mustache ripples under his breath like the grass on a windy cliff. You're a good lad. I don't want you to make a fool out of yourself, so listen carefully. Round here, we tip the skipper. I give him one spuggle? A penny-pinching Scrooge if I've ever seen one. You leave me no choice, son. I curse you. Active Seaman's Curse, luck, -50, additional effect. Dark clouds block out the sun, metaphorically. Take care. Oh. Ingrid and I spent most of the time just sitting here one evening, looking at the pub. Who's Ingrid? She must have been, what, 10, 11? It was right after she'd smoked her first cigarette. Uncle Max caught Ingrid, but he wasn't angry. He found it funny. He said he wasn't going to tell on her if she smoked an entire pack. She did. And then Ingrid puked her favorite on her favorite knitted sweater and swore she'd never touch a cigarette again. Good old Uncle Max. She always had a way with children. Yeah, quite the pedagogical talent, his Uncle Max of yours. I'm glad you two are not related. Hey, we might not be related, but I love him all the same. He's like family. As for Ingrid, I wonder if she's still around. I'll ask Uncle Max. He's waiting for me in the pub. So this is a different uncle. What's over here? Oh, goodbye, Captain. Oh, he's not moving. Oh, he is. Just very slowly. They put every SAT where they... I know. Pedagogical? 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 Hello, snail. Let's not worry our little heads about big words. What's this? Just can't help but explore, you know? What's this? Sign shows just two direction. Pub and generator. That's all you need to know. We're lucky it's there. We might have lost our way. It's not like I can see the entire island from here. I suggest a less cynical approach. The most peaceful moments in life are the ones where you're not forced to make a decision. It's not there to help you navigate. It's a reminder that everything's in place. Oh! Okay. Oh, there's a lighthouse here. Look at our crusty pub! If this is our... The paint from the once bright yellow door peeled off entirely, leaving damp, untreated wood. The splinters stretch out toward you. They want to be touched. The moss on the roof slowly eats into the body of a building. For a split second, you wonder how Uncle Buggle looks right now. Probably dead! The B from the sign fell off, either to honor the late Buggled or simply because the pub doesn't want to be a pub anymore. It wants to be a pug. This is not how you remembered the place. This is not how I remember the place. Uncle looks like this. Just dead. Told you. Don't forget what the therapist said. Stop scaring yourself with internal monologue. Impossible! You wonder how Max can live in a place like this. The nights are getting colder. Okay, that's actually a valid concern. Do you think he's in there? You worry he's in there. I have to get in. Knock, knock. Nobody's there. Whoever's there is dead. Hey. Whoever's there is sleeping. Sorry. Knock again. You knock with all of your force. The board on the door loosens and almost falls off. You have a splinter in the knuckle of your index finger. You scream in pain, but you can't hear anything. There's a roar coming from the jetty. You better check it out. The jetty? What's a jetty? Oh, there's something down there. What's this? Something with fish. A roar from the jetty. The generator? Oh. Hello. Is this our friend who likes to smoke? I smell trouble. Look at us! Look at her little frog face. Hello? The Mysterio takes a long drag from their cigarette and holds it in. A cloud of smoke escapes the mouth slowly. It forms a foggy veil. Was that a question? Yes? You show up out of nowhere asking so many questions. Are you a mole or something? Here's your chance. Make yourself big. I'm not just any mole. I'm from the narcotics unit. It seems to me you just blew your cover. What kind of narcotics are you guys on the lookout for? Oh, all kinds. Well, tough luck. There's only decent people around here, the least I know of. That's a nice backpack you got there, friend. I could use one like this. What do you need it for, anyway? Backpacking? Cold, but dial it down a little. I saw a knife. To where? Just going where my feet take me. Do you know where they'll take you now? See this old pub? I've been riding around on this beauty all day long. Kawasaki W3650, the fairest of ladies among jet skis. You know what? I am just parched. I want to see that backpack stuffed with first-class ingredients. Pronto. Then you'll go ahead and fix me the best cocktail of my life. And if you fail to impress me, she takes a long drag. Smoke escapes her mouth at its own pace. She takes out a knife. Relax, take it. It's for the mushrooms. Yeah, my cam is covering. There she is. There's one for I keep. There's the one I keep. The one for killing I keep in a vest pocket. You know, you'll get to know both, but remember what the therapist said. Do you still feel attracted to your mother? Make every moment count. So you'll take those extra 5 minutes. Should I mention that the pub is closed? Not yet. We're no use to her without it. Without the bar. I sent her text was a choice, but I'm loving it. I know, I keep wanting to look up to see if I missed something. Without the equipment, there's no cocktail. And without cocktail, we're dead. And if we're dead, we're dead. Just get to work. Yeah, this is her. She's like who we all wanted to be in the early 2000s. Tall frog. Oh! Okay. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. So I'm supposed to collect ingredients? Oh. Oh. My mom wouldn't let me get jeans like that. Right? I hated jeans. Still hate them to this day. Get a bee? Oh. Bee. Is there another bee anywhere? Do we have to collect the snail? I hope we don't eat snails. Apparently we do. Oh, it's so sad. I guess we are a frog. After all. Can we collect this? Oh. Collect everything. Our backpack's so big. We got so much room for ingredients. Collect every ingredient we can find. What does this say? Sorry, couldn't finish the job on time and had to deal with the rig crap first. We'll be back tomorrow, Igmar. I wonder if Max still works at the oil. So is that all the ingredients we could collect? We could collect more mushrooms. Oh, we can't fit them. Oh, yeah, we can. Put me on the big TV. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's another snail. I think that's the most ingredients we can have. You look the death in the face once again. I've got everything. Cool, up the hill, then giddy up. There's still the matter of the closed door. Puncher! The door to the pub is closed. Please don't kill me. Oh, I will. Oh, geez, I'm looking away. She seizes you so that you can't escape. Her fingers rip into your tender green flesh. Oh no, Philip, she's tickling you. You have nowhere to run. You okay, Philip? Why do you look so scared? Wait a minute, you don't recognize me, do you? Come on, man, don't give me that. Phoebe, the girl who ate my pet rat? Alma, the girl that blew up my tree house? Are you the girl with no name? Did you eat my pet rat? Phoebe's been in a coma for like 3 years now. She ate a fox with rabies, allegedly. Rack your brains. Who did you sit here that one evening? helping me clean puke off my butterfly sweater. Ingrid? The one and only. I didn't recognize you at all. Can't blame you. Cut my hair short. You, on the other hand, you look exactly the same. You didn't even get much taller. I'm disappointed that you started smoking. Yeah, I thought you'd be. She takes a drag from her cigarette. That's what a few years of hardship will do to a woman. You still up for that cocktail? I would be, but the door is closed. What do you mean it's closed? It's a bunch of islands. You know, everyone in a 50-kilometer radius. I can't remember the last time I used a door lock. Have you tried pulling the handle? Oh. Not yet. Go ahead and try it. Just turn on the generator first if you don't want us to freeze our asses. I join you inside. Gotta finish this smoke first. Okay. This is wild. Turn the generator on? How do we turn the generator on? Just like this. Hub seems friendlier without the imagined smell of corpse coming from within. Door opens. Sometimes the most complex problems require the simplest solutions. We made it in our pub. Wow. Oh, where's our backpack? It's cozy. What do you think? It just needs a touch-up. Glass half full? A quick sweep will do for now. I heard Buggle left you this place, huh? Your new home. Sweet. Almost. What do you mean? Did he forget some paperwork? Classic Buggled. I need Uncle Max to go to the notary with me. Haha. Good luck with that. Why's that? He's gone, as always, when there's any trouble. The bottles has answered everything. You have no idea where he might be? Like I said, it's not the first time he's pulled a stunt like this. He always comes back, eventually. Although it's been like a week already. We gotta do something. Philip. Clean up here first and then we'll talk business. Oh, and light the fire while you're at it. I'm freezing. Hi, Roger. Come get your eggs. How you doing? Do some sweeping. Make this house a home. Hell yeah. It's far from cozy, but hey, at least it doesn't feel like a cave anymore. You got to bed before 2 p.m. That's something to celebrate. Lights on and we're officially open? What do you say? Won't we jinx it? No such thing will manifest. Must have been a reason why Buggle wanted you to do this, right? I want to hear an excited scream and nothing else. Let's do this! That's what I'm talking about. You've always been my hype woman, Ingrid. My only purpose in life. Well. What have we here? Feels good to be back. Haven't been here ever since Buggle got sick. Must be, what, 6 months now? Did you have a fight or something? Kind of, not really. A lot has happened ever since you last been here. My mom was kind of out of the picture for some time. So I lived there with him for a couple years. Is your mom back now? Yeah, and it wasn't half bad here. I still visited all the time. I love those guys. Max's drinking got real bad and I'm 16, you know? You know? I can't be a parent to a guy that could be my Gramps. Anyway, Tiger, what about the cocktail that was promised? I'll have a lighthouse keeper. You mean virgin lighthouse keeper, right? Because you're 16, young lady. Oh, come on, don't be a pain in the ass like Buggled. Like, I drink anyway, you know? That one cocktail's not really gonna change much. But you have an addictive personality. You smoked a pack of cigarettes and now you're addicted to... If it doesn't change much, then it doesn't really matter if it's virgin, right? You're the kind of citizen this society needs, Philip. Holy shit, I forgot how much of a chicken you are. Have it your way. One day you're already pissing me off. But that's what I love about you. You make me see things in a new light. I guess I just have to pretend that I'm Ingrid because I'm just constantly covering her face. All you need there is there behind the counter. Holler if you need. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, so is it like a Tetris game? Oh boy. Can't wait. A lighthouse keeper. Oh, y'all can't even see. Y'all can't even see how I... Y'all can't even see. Okay. Oops. Can I switch ingredients? Oh. So all I have are these mushrooms. Oh. Oh. No, I didn't mean to make it. It's wrong. How do I... I see. All right. Uh-huh. Oh, this is tough. All I have to work with are the mushrooms. It's just hard to get the trajectory. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I see the trajectory now. I see it now. I see the lines on the sides here. I see. Nice. And then what? You shake it? Did it. Overthinker. What does that mean? Does that mean it's right? Overthinker. Oh, so now I have to do this one. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh. Y'all can't see my recipe that I'm dealing with here. Dang it. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to make it better. I guess I have to... Hang on. Let me switch my camera up. Let me switch my camera up so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. That's what I have to align things. Oops. And now I'm fixing it wrong. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so I just have to... How does that even... Is that not right? Why is there X's? Is that not the right ingredient that I'm supposed to use? No. Oh, I'm supposed to do... Okay. Sorry. I'm learning. It's my first day. How do I do the 1 square, though? How do I do 1 square, though? I can't. Probably wrong. Oh, okay. Not bad. Quick and coldy. Oh, ice cube. This. I feel like I'm doing a lot for one drink. You hand Ingrid her cocktail. She looks it up and down with a stern expression, gives it a whiff. She lights another cigarette, this time without asking. You don't dare speak up. You feel you're being judged. She takes a sip. Her eyes closed. She holds her breath. She nods. Smiles. I wonder what got into him, you know? Don't get me wrong, but it's not like you were always around. But Big B must have known what he was doing. She savors the glass once more. The lighthouse keeper, the queen of cocktails, and you, amigo. She pinches the fingers together, kisses them, and tosses them away from the lips. Chef's kiss. You did her justice. I have no idea what I did right, but I'm glad you like it. What matters is whether you do it right, not now if you know how to. What? I really like it. It's really good. I mean it. How are you? Never been better, as you can see in the picture. I'm alright. You wanted to talk business, I'd rather talk business. Do you know where I could start looking for Max? I don't, but who's to find that out if not the two of us? We can start tomorrow morning. Unless he's drowned, he is somewhere. He usually doesn't wander off very far. I'll bring my Kowalski UW3650 and you can hop on your... Right, what kind of ride have you got? I haven't seen anything by the jetty. I haven't got one. You're pulling my leg, right? You do know if you found yourself on an island? Can I just ride with you? My Kowalski W3650 is reserved for me and people in need. Failing to figure out that islands are surrounded by water doesn't fall under in need in my book. But you know what they say, fortune favors fools. Me and the jet ski juveniles may or may not have stolen Bulgold's boat? Who are the jet ski juveniles? My gang, hush. I have it on an island nearby and we're currently not using it anymore. You can have it, we just need to go there tomorrow. We're leaving 8 a.m. sharp, so this means... I get to drive this. God help me. It's a Kowalski W3650. She pulls you by the collar. And it's just this once. She gives you a kiss on the forehead and lets go of you. We'll find him in no time, don't you worry. Before his lonely, decomposing body is stripped clean of flesh by hungry seagulls. Whoa, what the fuck? Did you hear that? You didn't. I farted. Right, yeah, sorry. I guess it's just being here, thinking about Buggold. 8 in the morning sharp, Tiger. See ya. That's intense. Is it 8 in the morning yet? 7:46 a.m. There's still enough time for a morning walk. For ingredients. Oh, who are you? By your side stands a Goliath of a person. Hello, Philip. Though she's about 4 times Ingrid's size, the family resemblance is clear. Aunt Greta! I allowed myself to stop and appreciate this resplendent sunrise. I did not want to wake you up. Quite a view, would you agree? I would. She takes one more moment to soak it in. How are you, Aunt Greta? I am very well, thank you. As you can see from my uniform, I have switched career paths. The army got the best of me, I'm sorry to say. Being part of the police force is just that much more rewarding. One is right where the citizen needs most. On that note, I came to ask you to hang this poster in the prominent place. Missing, Max Josephson. There's a picture of Uncle Max. He was last seen a week ago. Ingrid told me no one's looking for him. Well, son, it has been 7 days. I am legally obligated to distribute the missing person posters. 7 days? But we had an oil rig fire not 2 weeks ago. It requires us to allocate more resources to it than we can realistically muster. Max is not our priority at the time. You do not know him that well. He will be back eventually. Ingrid and I are going to have a go at finding him then. I would rather you took your time to settle in. But you are free to do what you please. Just try not to get mixed up in her shenanigans. I will come and visit you in the evening. We will have time to catch up some more. What do you say? Sure, I'd love that. I am happy to hear that. Have a wonderful day, and do not forget about the poster. Okay, do we have to... Okay, we do have to hang the poster. We hang it here? I don't like crossroads. I don't like it when things are in my hands. My hands are made for finer things, like not studying for a month because of a delusion that you can't become a darts world champion. Maybe this time you can show others the way. I hope at least this once you can live up to the task. Okay. Where do we put a sock? She said to hang the poster in a prominent place. The jetty seems like such a good place. Everyone has to walk through it even when they visit. What do you think, Philip? An excellent idea in my opinion. Go do it. It's all pretend. What's even the point? But Aunt Greta is not a person you should argue with. There we go. Prominent place. Y'all can't see what Uncle Max looks like. He looks hilarious. 7:59 a.m. There she comes. The smoke from the cigarette is trailing behind her in the wind. Hop on the Kowalski W3650. We've got a boat to claim. We get to drive? Oh, we didn't get to drive. There we are. You've been here before. How does it feel to go back to the old stomping ground? It's our island. These days, I'm here mostly with the jet ski juveniles. Crocheting club on Tuesdays and bioterrorism discussion space on Wednesdays. But you're always here in the back of my head. She smirks and winks at you. Let's get to that business first, shall we? The boat's on the other side of the island. Why didn't we come from the other side then? We're gonna work as a detective duo. You gotta have more confidence in me, man. What I'm offering you is an emotional journey through time. Go touch the past. Think about what you've gained and what you've lost, like a general. And incidentally, this island is full of cocktail ingredients. So I could maybe have another one in the house today? That's settled then. She finds a crumpled receipt and the remains of a pencil in her pocket. She scribbles down a list and hands it to you. Here's what we'll need. Blairs possess the playfulness and indecipherability. See, I know that word! Of English Egyptian hieroglyphs. Oh, wingdings. I don't know these plants. You've already forgotten everything Buckle told us? He's turning in his grave like a helicopter turbine. She snatches the piece of paper and gets to work again. Plants start growing from under the pencil, barely recognizable too. If these world-class illustrations don't know help, then it's not a job for you. She hands you the receipt, now a graphite garden. Take care of that. I'll finish my smoke and we'll snatch ourselves that boat. Okay. Can we look and see where our ingredients are? It's not. I guess we'll see them when we see them. Dragonfly, dragonfly. Come here. There's some parkouring to be done, see. Oh no. Died. Okay, I guess we can't reach that far. Damn it. Are you frogging, son? We sure are, Thor. How are you doing? A playground. Wait, how do we get up there? We have to jump. We have to learn how to jump. We must parkour. Doing good. That's good. I've been okay. Excited for watching gaming trailers later for the Galaxy showcase. More ingredients. Is this litter? Oh, can we fix this? Must have been one heavy frog who sat here last. What a weird spot to sit anyway. Why not? Why can't you sit and watch the horizon? Not much to look at. The water and the clouds. Although, there's a moose's head. A man on a motorcycle. A road roller. My bad, Mr. Heavy Frog. What a spot. Mr. Heavy Frog did some litter. I can't appreciate it. Oh. Are we not supposed to hit the blue points, I wonder? Goes pretty slow. Oh, I guess we are supposed to. It's awfully slow. Flowers. No! We need more dragonfly. Give me that dragon. Give me it. Is this an ingredient? Oh. Oh, this is big. How do we drop things? Can we drop things? I am... My uncle died and gave me... his pub. So I'm collecting drinking ingredients. And also solving the mystery of our other uncle. Our other uncle is missing. So we're on this island to retrieve a boat. I want this ingredient! Oh, do we just replace it? A frog tender? What if we just... Rid of this? Nope. This is a big ingredient. I don't even know if we need it or not, but I want it. Okay. Get all items in the backpack. I can't! They don't fit! RB? Oh! Oh, hell yeah. Nice. We can afford one more dragonfly then. Yes. Okay. Completely fill your backpack after Ingrid's asked you to. Go us! Mushroom Tetris it is. Oh, this is a new ingredient too. Hi, Zessie. I'll get y'all eggs. How do we... Oh, God. There's so much and so little backpack room. Little Ingrid grabs into the railing of the slide and launches. The butterfly sweater acts as a friction reducer. Friction is a daredevil's biggest enemy. Reaching the bottom, the body's already poised for the next number in the repertoire. She rolls onto the swing and jumps into the seat. You are both so excited she had never finished the stunt without falling. For a split second, she's victorious. And just as she begins to shake her fist in celebration, the rope loosens, the seat falls into the ground, and Ingrid with it. She nearly bites her tongue off. Max comes. He takes a look, says it'll be okay. She trusts him and calms down. He says he'll fix it. He'll get to it tomorrow. It's been 55,486 hours. The swing is still broken. Wee. Oh, there's a note up there. Wait. We must must get up there. No wonder Ingrid didn't want to come with me. She's too cool now to ever have been a child. We need to do more parkouring. I must get that note. Oh, there's a mushroom there. I wonder if we get backpack upgrades. How you doing, Zesty? How's everyone? I'm feeling pretty good for a Thursday. Not sure what these are. I guess they're fishing spots? But we can't use them yet. Where do we... Work has been very busy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dusty. Hopefully you get a break soon. It is Thursday, after all. Oh, what is this? Litter? Right. Darn kids. I guess we have to look around for some secrets. Nothing. Dress graffiti. Aw. Max built this house for the two of you, and he bought you a tea set, remember? This place remembers countless legendary tea parties. I love what they done with the place. Those darn kids. Oh, what's this? The generator connects to the empty shed. A shed? That's a proper house, mind you. Best one I had, that's for sure. But you're right, they don't even have any lights in there. Unfinished projects, am I right? Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, we have an internal monologue that we like to talk to. Oh, can we go up there? Wait, this is where we started. No, it's not. Wow, she caught up to us. You took your time, partner. I finished the ciggy on the beach, and it's my third one here already. Whoa, that backpack's stacked. Not bad. Turns you around and takes a look in your stash. She grinds one of the flowers between her fingers and smells it. Oh man, we gotta hurry. They won't stay like that forever. Once you make a cut, they literally start dying. And ain't that hardcore? Yes, very metal. Just to be clear, I'm not enjoying it. It's a fine line to walk, you see. You just gotta acknowledge it did at least something to you emotionally. Otherwise, you just took a life and disrespected it. What is she even talking about? Jackal's own words. He's like our spiritual leader. You guys spend a lot of time together? Yeah, a great man. I will introduce you someday, maybe. Find you someone with a stacked pad. Did you take a closer look at the boat already? Nope, I went straight to you. That's a good thing since you just have wasted your time. It's been sitting out here a little too long. Our plan was to take it on rides from time to time, but trust me, nothing compares to the absolute freedom of riding a jet ski. So we just ended up smoking weed in there. I don't think anything's happened to it. I'm sure once you get rid of all this wild growth, it'll be good to go. Okay. Our very own boat. It still won't start. Maybe Ingrid knows how to get it going. Weed. Fuel on weed. What's the problem, Chief? It won't start. Oh, man. I think I know what happened. There's this Bloody Mary on our pack, a real smart girl. But she'll have those episodes. She'll think she's a wolf or pretends to be one. I don't know. She'll get her drool all over the place, chew furniture, and try to sniff your butt. You get the picture. She did mention how much she wants to play with the boat parts. She must have come back alone and hidden the doggy bones in a doggy hiding spots. Have a look around, champ. If she didn't eat them, they must be here somewhere. Find missing boat parts. No. I'm a frog. Why can't I go in the water? Those look like boat parts. Ah. Maybe I'm a toad? No. How could there be? Please, God. Thank you, Testy. Uh-oh. Or is that all the... Oops. Why would the game be called Froggy Holm if I wasn't a toad? If I was a toad? Okay, speak to Ingrid. Found all the parts. Let's take a look. You place the parts before you. The parts are covered in bite marks, but it doesn't seem like Bloody Mary bit through. The inventory management reminds you a lot of how it looked in Dredge. It does. Also, not inventory management per se, but I have been playing Fishbowl in my own time still. And the unpacking is like that. And also AFK Journey. I really love the minigame for packing stuff. Ingrid's fingernail scrubs off the edge of a larger translucent stain and sniffs her finger. Wolf drool, unmistakable. She lights up a cigarette. Bloody Mary's getting spray in the water next time I see her, but there's no real damage. I was thinking, since you have a backpack full of fresh and tasty ingredients, I figured I'd bring Liv over. She's an old friend of Buggold and Max's and helped take care of your uncle a lot in the last few months. She's dying to meet you and she loves a good cocktail. A lovely lady. I'll be on my way. Jackal wants my feedback on the first act of his monodrama. Is Jackal his real name? She inhales smoke, exhales the smoke. The only one that matters, dude. She nods at the boat. She's no Kowalski W3650, but she's a real beauty, this one. Take care of her. I'll see you tonight. Okay. We got a boat. It really is no harder than a puzzle. Everything clicks. You take one more peek at the crumpled rest. That's all it takes. It's here. More broken benches. Do you remember the big fight? Of course I remember the big fight. Uncle Buggold and Uncle Max sat here with Mom. It was way colder than this now. I didn't hear what they were saying, but I remember I looked at just Mom was hurling a stone at Max. That's when he went blind in one eye. Do you know what they were fighting about? I didn't hear anything either, but it's your mom. You know what they were fighting about. Lore. History. Lore. What's that? Not ingredients? No! I'll wait.
Somebody better be dying. I'm dying.
That's exactly what the beginning was for this game. You're back for me, I'm back for you. Who is leaving these fishing chairs all over the place? Is that guy that's repairing the bridge? That's it. It's my island. I'm taking it with me. No, stop. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he's even using it right now. You're such a smart guy. I don't understand. Why do you believe in ghosts? I have no reason not to. Yeah, it seems to ever... It doesn't. I don't know. It's unstable. I've been meaning to, disconnect and reconnect the modem. See if the modem needs to be reset. I keep forgetting. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you'll get out of the way before the show ends. No. Where am I? Flip the switch. There's a switch. Pull the lever. Wait, this doesn't look right. What's that cable? Ouch, it bit you! Philip? Philip, can you hear me? Mom's spaghetti? What am I saying? You blacked out there for a second. The thing shocked you, I think. I don't think anything's broken. Let me take a look. You might feel a little pressure on your skull from the inside. Don't worry. No, you're fine. Everything's fine, and the sign is on. Let's get you back to the pub. Oh. Beautiful. It's our internal monologue speaking to us, I believe. Because we mentioned our therapist told us not to listen to our internal monologue, but I have a feeling we do. Let me make sure nothing's like updating in the background. Normally I pause updates and stuff. Just checking. Hopefully. I don't know. Hopefully it's not going to give us much trouble. Oop. The lighthouse and generator are still off. Oop. Wait, the lighthouse is off? No, the lighthouse is fine. The lighthouse is open. Or am I supposed to go in the lighthouse? Maybe I'm supposed to go in. Let's go. Okay. Gosh, it got messy again. Who lives here? That's just their little home. Who am I to judge their little home? Icky zesty. Oh, I can't do this. Oh. All good and comfy. Open the pub door. We're open. Well. Good evening, Philip. Excuse my impertinence, but what does that smell? Fried green booty. She eyes you warily. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Uh-huh, roasted through and through. Philip, you're arrested for the murder of Max Josephson. Where did you get that idea? The student at the lighthouse out there zapped me. You must forgive me, such a silly misunderstanding. I should have figured. Treacherous old thing. One day it shall cost somebody their life. You know the history of that building? No? Your heart races. You feel it's still recovering from the shock. I would be glad to tell you about it. Could I just ask for a cocktail first? I would love to see how you fit your uncle's shoes. I will have the Oracle. It has always been my favorite. Second day, don't mess this up. She didn't ask for the taste of the frog booty. She did. I don't know what this means. The yellow X there. Oops. Oops. Oh. Oh, maybe the B. Okay, maybe the B is the yellow X. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. What is happening? I have to shake it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I see. Oh, fun. I didn't like that. Okay, maybe there's something I have to do differently. Ah, this is what I have to do. This. Okay, and then the B. Perfect. And then, no B! No B! Come back! You gotta be fast. X. Okay, we did it. Okay. Almost got away from me. Why be why? Now that's what I call a fresh drink. Okay, and then how do we even do this? Oops, I messed up. Oh, but that's okay. Ooh. Dragonfly. Okay, I'm not going to do these things until I get the still parts first. I don't know how the dragonfly is going to react. Let me just shake it so it doesn't fly out. Yes. It's frog tendon time. One sip is all it takes to mold the hardened shell into a smile. As if Buggy was standing right before me. Thank you, Philip. Tell me, how have you been? I have only talked to your mother on the phone a couple of times. I hear you were pursuing education. What made you change your mind? I'm a lazy piece of work that's allergic to studying. Hey, new beginnings, remember? A little lie won't hurt. I didn't thrive in the academic department. Oh my god, felt. That can happen. A wrong constellation of people can bring the darkest recesses of one's souls to the surface. True that, Greta. May this community be an amplifier of the parts of you that shine the brightest. That's really nice. Like that lighthouse of yours. I have missed having it brighten the landscape. You were gonna tell me its story? The story is older than you and me. In 1893, this lighthouse was among the few who have already used electricity as a light source, but it still needed an operator. The position of the lighthouse keeper paid good money, but not good enough to counterpoise? Counterpoise? Counterimpose? Counterpoise? Counterpoise? I feel like my webcam is very off-center. And also I sit crooked, so. An outsider volunteered, a foreigner no one knew. He kept to himself. Counter who? Margarita makes me think of Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. Slightly, yeah. The only people who ever saw him were his suppliers. He was doing well until one stormy night some mysterious lost cargo found its way to this island. It was a crate of books full written in his language, part of a special order for the captain's diaspora? See, Carl was right. This is using every SAT word in the book. I don't know half of these words. Quite a coincidence if you believe in coincidences. I do not. He sank in. From that point on, his every waking hour was consumed by reading and imagining the people and places he left behind. He started neglecting his duties and his needs. There came another stormy day. 11 on the Beaufort scale. Exhausted, he fell asleep before sundown and woke up to a violent rumble. The ship crashed against the unlit lighthouse. The mast had severed an outside cable, which, in the dark of night, he failed to notice. He made his way down to see if he could help the poor souls. As he touched the surface of the water, a jolt of electricity traveled through his body. He came to the following morning, and the sailors' bodies surrounding him. Nobody survived. All 23 of them were either crushed, electrocuted, or they drowned. He was fired on the same day and was not even allowed to keep the books. Without a spuckle to his name, his only option was to stay here on Frogholm. He met a woman, had children, became a fisherman, and died here, without ever seeing his home again. Diaspora is an immigrant community from like the same region. Like over there, over here there's a large Portuguese diaspora. Just diaspora. Nice. I don't even know the context that was used in this conversation, but that's good. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy. And yet, you are more like him than you would think. Genealogy was one of my fields of expertise back in the army. My research points to you and Bungold being direct descendants of the lighthouse keeper. Your great-great-grandfather's real name was lost to history, but he took the name of Ingmar Alkvist to assimilate. What an established young name. It is often in the case back that the newcomers would take new names to assimilate. Ingmar Alkvist, or the Lighthouse Madman, as history calls him. Was he actually mad, or did people just not like him? It is difficult to tell what is and is not hearsay when investigating a case from 100 years ago. The legend has it he would hear voices. Exciting stuff. Uh-oh! People say you can spot his ghost fishing around the islands, and a favorite pastime of his. Did Bungold know about this? I did mention it. Thank you for the cocktail. Keep your eyes peeled for Ingmar. Maybe you will spot him yourself. I had better be going now. Duty calls. Until next time, Philip. Wow. Oh, we've got more patrons! Hello. Well, that's our friend. Go on, say hello to her. Don't make it weird. Okay. Is this Jackal? That's you, then. She grabs you by the chin. Yes, strong jaw, proper posture. Aw. Her finger slips between. Look at the animation. Healthy teeth, as expected at your age. Your jaw is being pulled open. Let's check the lingual reflex now. Don't be shy. She feels around your hyoid apparatus. That's the bony structure of the tongue that is attached to you for those that you might, by any chance, not be frogs. Until it shoots out evenly. Now that took a little too much pressure than it oughta. You should keep that in mind. Get it checked every once in a while. Young bucks like you always think your thing will never stop working until one day you need it and it just won't come out. Your uncle would never go to the doctor either. The last few years he'd need a 40-minute head start before he could catch him some lunch. She pulls out a small flashlight from the place within her dress. She presses a button to turn it on and flinches. Goddamn piece of crap, this thing. Every now and then it snaps when I turn it on. She presses the button again. This time it works. She shines the light into your eyes. Follow the light with your eyes. Other than that, healthy as a horse. She smiles at you. Her wrinkled face repeats a smile of 1,000-fold. Fix me a drink, why don't you? She should ask for the drink first. I need a drink before that. Ingrid tells me they're not half bad. Dealer's choice. What is this? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Be happy. Oh. Oh no. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is gonna suck. You know what if I just... Then I need to remember to shake it up. Sure. I mean, it says be happy, but you know what? I'm putting dragonflies in. I don't think there's a... Are they trying to escape? They are! We tried making a drink with a bee in it earlier, Sathor, and it straight up just flew out of the drink. Right. Calm down. Calm down. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, how is this supposed to help us? Might have to redo it. What if we just did all bees? Ready? Good thing we don't have an unlimited amount. Okay, this isn't so bad. The poor bee on the side, he wants to join his friends. There we go. Nice. A full house. This is tough. How are we supposed to put bees in there? I see. Don't fly out! Don't fly out! Oh, I don't know what to do about this one lone piece. I messed up, didn't I? We can still make the drink, right? It'd just be wrong. Jeez. Okay. Okay, Dragonfly, you better stay in there. Wait, no, let's do something else. You had lunch and now you're falling asleep. Oh, I hate that. That's why I would always be too afraid to take lunch breaks. They always made me so tired. We need a dragonfly. Oops! I messed up. Maybe shake it so it doesn't... Here we go. This is fun. I'm enjoying the drink making. Let's handle this good cop, bad cop style, alright? Which one am I? Ain't that obvious? Well, I'll be damned. This here cocktail's almost as good as Buggles in his prime. A fine cocktail for a fine lady. I mean, she just touched his tongue. Good cop points, plus 10. Well, cowboy, you're a couple decades south of my preferred age range, but I'm flattered. You and Buggled are like two peas in a pod. Same innocent eyes that can almost hide the devil behind him. Ingrid tells me you yourself have a complication with the whole booze hound. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I won't be of any help. When Max starts drinking, there ain't nobody in this Vale of Tears that can predict where this diabetic feet will take him. I'm sure you don't want him to get hurt. Another plus 5 good cop points. Who's a good cop? Couldn't if I wanted to. For better or worse, I'm under the Hippocratic Oath. There was one place that just wouldn't stop bothering him. She points to Ingrid. That military base where your mama used to work before. They were very strict about trespassing for decades until about a year ago when they just went and left one day. Why did they leave? Mom just always says it was highly confidential. Jackal's guess is UFOs, and mine's bioweapons. Let me tell you why. Max told me Buggle found a flower search and decided to mix himself a cocktail with it. Ever since he was a kid, he tried just about anything in a cocktail, the little freak. Max said the sickness started the day after that. My professional version is, it looked like a regular old emphysema, a very rapid one. Not a surprise considering his tobacco consumption almost matched that of a young lady's. Ingrid lights up a cigarette. But he did have some other symptoms I've never seen before. White spots on his throat, on his skin. I'm willing to strike a deal. Just give us something to work with. 9 good cop points and a Peace Nobel Prize. You can drop in now, buddy. You did great. I told him to try good cop, bad cop on you. Oh, that's why he's all up on pins and needles? Little freak. That's hilarious, honey. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. They're laughing with you. Don't mind her, Philip. It's all in good faith. That's just how we are around here. You gotta grow some tough skin. Yeah, I get it, totally. Liv punches you in the stomach playfully, I guess. She's still recovering from the laughter. Ingrid, honey, you gotta take me home now. I gotta take my mess. Right after a big old drink. Sure thing, Liv. Flip. Can you come over here? I gotta ask you something before we leave. Okay, what's that? I get it, totally. What do you think? Is it worth a shot? Even if Max is not here, we can find something out about Buckold. I think he's here. My gut's telling me the same thing. We're doing this then. We just gotta settle my tab then. You promised me a cocktail, remember? 1 red herring, please. Virgin, or else Liv won't stop yapping about it on the way back. Someone's making a mess of this pub when I'm not here, so I think Uncle Max just lives in the bill. Oh, boy. How the heck? Nope. Get... No! What's wrong? Okay. How in the world am I supposed to get this to hover? Okay. Uh-huh. Nope. Nope. B. A gunky goober. No B. No B. No B. Oh. How in the world? How does this work? What if I just mixed it? How is this supposed to work? You can't. I think that's what I tried the first time, but it just. I'm gonna try it again. Well, that worked for some whatever reason. Good enough. The sound effects remind me of something, but I don't know what. Nope. Nope. Uh-huh. You know what you have to do. No! No! I panicked. Yeah, it was good enough. No, 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 no. Stay on that. Stay in your lane. Panicking. I'm panicking. Why did I do that? No. Okay. I had it, but I just panicked. I thought I had to turn the mushroom around. Stay that way. You stay that way. Then. No! Is that good enough? This is the one. It's not the one. I mean, I think this would be close enough. There we go. So it feels like you can get maybe a couple wrong. A couple spaces wrong. Yum, yum, yum. I don't know if I'm more glad you're here as a person or as a bartender. Go brush your teeth and go to bed. Mama will be here tomorrow morning. 8 o'clock sharp. I feel big things coming. Oh, someone already took down the missing persons poster that we put up. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't even have to start honking. You have to know I just hate being loud. Hop on that boat. We have a missing person to rescue. Abandoned military base. I am so hyped. Obviously, I'm happy to find Max because it'll make your life just so much easier. But I mean, a military island with a military base, which means potential military secrets. I used to love staying up late and watching those alien documentaries on the Discovery Channel. Jackal always says it's just up at the tip of the iceberg, but that's just the tip. I don't want to see the whole tool. My top 3 fears to this day. 1, being abandoned. 2, aliens. 3, chupacabra. We gotta keep close, Philip. Wouldn't want you to get eaten. Or worse. First one to Max wins. I'm guessing the front was locked, so I just put quarter around. Seems right. Ooh, can we collect this? Wait, shouldn't we not collect stuff here? Because we might get sick, like our uncle did. Unless... Ooh, big saddle. These tents were meant as permanent quarters. Only bed and a bit of roof under one's head. Some team building slumber party must have been erupted, no doubt about it. Oh, not the team building slumber party. This reminds me of a joke my dad used to tell me. Two soldiers sit in a tent, frog and a toad. The toad's an older, scruffy-looking guy. The frog's been just recruited. The toad looks at the folding shovel and says, "Have you been to the scrubbing yet?" The frog gets up, salutes, and says something, but Dad said he'd tell me the punchline when I get older. Eh? Aw. We following this wire? Oh. I don't think we can get this. Oh yeah, we can. No. It's so... I wonder if this will be easier doing. Nope. Switch to keyboard for the sprinting bit, because... you have to press the left button to sprint. And I can't really do that every time. I'm not really that coordinated. It says as a draw, he's not here at all. You're so slow, I managed to have a quick look around. What did you find? Stuff. You have to help me make sense of it. What about you? I guess you snatched everything important. Well, I have. A receipt for toilet paper, dated 14 months ago, so just before they left the base. You see how many they've ordered? 3,000 rolls. What does it tell us? That they were filthy scrunchers. What do you mean, filthy scrunchers? Scrunching the toilet paper provides more structural support. Oh. Are you a scruncher or a folder? It also increases the surface area, creating a ton of creases. This makes wiping just so much more efficient. You're telling me if you got peanut butter arm, you fold it and just wipe and wipe and wipe until you got the job done? No, I try to get a hold of it. Exactly. When you spill some jam, do you just start polishing the table clean? Of course not. It would get sticky all over. Yes, it would. Yes, it would, brother. You know intuitively that's the right thing to do. Don't even get me started on the accidental mole in the hole over so often. But even if each and every one of you were scrunchers, Philip, which I doubt, it doesn't add up. How many rolls of toilet paper does one person use in a month, man? Think! Apparently about half of people stand to wipe and half sit to wipe. I remember there being a serious debate over that on Achievement Hunter's podcast. One? You've never done your own groceries, have you? It's like 6 rolls a month. But let's say 10. Those people were soldiers. So with 3,000 rolls and 10 rolls a butt per month, we've got... She closes her eyes. You hear the gears turning. Bidet. That's smart. Shut up. She whispers numbers to herself. 300 people. Doesn't this place seem a bit small for 300 people? No way, it would hold 25, maybe 26. See? That was my estimate as well. That's a lot of toilet paper. Do you see where I'm going with it? I don't see where she's going with this at all. They all got diarrhea? Yeah, or runny noses or something. That's why they abandoned this place. They were probably mutating some super virus and someone caught it. Buggle must have found some mutated plant or something that just slipped them while they were cleaning up this place. Told you they were holding some classified shit up in here. It could still be 100 heavy scrunchers. Have it your way. Just don't close your mind to that possibility. Different perspectives make a detective duo work, you know? Mulder and Scully, Holmes and Watson, Mario and Luigi. Many such examples. What convinces me even more is Exhibit 2. She pulls out a heavily used toilet brush. Now, either there were heavy budget cuts or it happened so fast they didn't even get a chance to order a new one. And Exhibit 3, which I'm having trouble connected to the epidemic theory. She pulls out a board covered in colorful buttons and knobs. Some sound setup is my guess. They most likely hired a DJ for Christmas parties and the like. Or maybe even had one on site, considering the ominous and confidential nature of this place. Hi, Vanilla. How are you? How have you been? Fun fact that the Greek plumbing system is so old it can't handle toilet paper, so I guess you just have to dump it in the trash then. Yikes. Try to turn it on. She slides her hand over the keys. You hear a microphone feedback and sound coming from every direction. You're doing good. That's good to hear. I'm doing okay as well. Right in the bin. Whoa, did you hear that? The mic's recording has its own output. It's a karaoke machine. We just gotta find the microphone so we can have ourselves a singing battle. You look at the heavily used toilet brush once more. Profile grip invites the user to use the tool with the most comfortable hand position. You want to hold it. Take it. It feels just as good as you imagined. Well, that's not bringing us any closer to solving the karaoke mystery, is it? But if you're out of ideas, I guess we could use it for now. You know, just for the feel of it. Singing into something is always better than just singing into thin air. She grabs hold of the brush. Whoa, this sure is a nice grip. No wonder why it's only used on one side. You'd have to be out of your mind to want to use it any other way. You want to go first or should I? Yeah, you go ahead. Okay, Jose. She taps on the bristles. Is this thing on? All buttons on the soundboard shine in the sync with an announcement by a robotic voice. Invalid password. Please try again. There are 2 attempts remaining. A lot of talking. Ingrid places the toilet brush on the ground without making a sound. Told you it was not a DJ setup. You gotta be quiet. What? I said we gotta be quiet. We don't want to trigger it again. How do we find out the password? We could ask your ma. Yeah, let's ask her to donate the bodies of aliens to some university while we're at it. Hell, why don't we have her throw a last high-profile tax invaders? Listen, it's gotta be something simple. It's the military. They're simple people. Your mom worked here for many years. Where were you born? Seize the toilet brush. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please try again. There are 1 attempt remaining. Bro. Now listen, I'm gonna have to smoke a cigarette to collect my thoughts. You do the same. Do some soul searching. As soon as I finish my 3rd one, we're gonna share the results and come up with an answer. Don't try anything else by yourself, good? Good. Hush, into your mind palace. She lights up a cigarette and now it's just the 2 of us, Philip. I've been given permission to bring about your rebirth. I'll take you to the nest and you'll learn to fly. Storks always come back to the same nest year after year. We use the warm currents forming over by land. I don't know what is going on in his head. Millennium after millennium, cruising through the galaxies. You are one of our fledglings. Speak your new name and enter. Correct password. Remember to follow the protocol. Have a nice day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How'd you figure that one out? Intuition. Hot damn, baby. Are you a witch too? What do you mean too? As if you don't know. You know, Buggold was a great listener. People love telling him everything. But the thing about him is, I'll be damned if he didn't always know a little bit too much. Tiny details they just couldn't remember ever telling him. Or even some that you only remember because he had mentioned them. Nothing like that has ever happened to me before. There's a first time for everything. Okay, now's not the best time to dwell on it. Let's check out the offspring of Margarita Nyman is not welcome. One of us should keep watch. Whatever you say, man, you're the boss. I'm spooked out, like spooked out for real, Philip. If you're not back in 30 minutes, I'm gonna fetch Mom and get you out of there, alright? Just be careful. Why are we hearing voices? Like different voices. It's a file. On the top you see an emblem. A scale unbalanced on top of a shield. Under it, it says Lost Files. Codename Store. Overseer. Field Assistant Director Margarita Nyman. Open. It's empty. Okay. Link of special interest to the Bureau. After an extensive investigation into Cocktail Man's family history, we can almost surely say that he is a descendant of Case Zero. Although stories of Case Zero are unknown to the subject, he doesn't show particular interest in them, nor does he seem to draw the connection. An exciting if dangerous thesis. Applying high voltage to the brain of a test subject in the Increased Activity Center. Central and Southern Isles of the Frogholm Archipelago. Seems to tune the subject into the group's influence. Shock seems to have activated a pathway to shared consciousness of the group. An executive decision has been made by Fad Margarita Nyman to continue the experiments on herself. So far, the results greatly exceed our... The fact of the matter is, an ancient microorganism has been released into the water. As a result of the drilling operation of Frogholm Drilling and Excavation Group, the Lost Files unit is to be temporarily displaced, and the base is to be used by CBRN unit until the microorganism is contained and studied. Warfare and national security. A decision is made to open a new base, codenamed Sesame, within the Increased Activity Center on... On what? Why, with utmost regret, I submit my resignation from the position of Field Assistant Director. I hope this decision is met with compassion and understanding. Signed, F.A.D. Margaret Nyman. So Miss Trunchbull has been part of some tests. Public beginning to take notice of the issue. The Aquatic Research Association, ARA, has launched a program to determine the source of the disease, which is accompanied by an increasing spread of poisonous algae in the surrounding area. The operation of the Lost Files unit, codenamed Sturka, put on hiatus. According to the in-depth analysis of ex-Fad Margarita Nyman, the research has researched an impasse, and further investigation regarding the group will be a waste of the Army's resources. The remaining 247.005.721 spuggles money. That's a lot. Are we gonna get electrocuted again? Question will be able to resume our research if Cocktailman dies. If he really did get his hands on that redactor from the drill incident, as Nyman said, he's a dead man walking. Dr. Petterson, let's... Holm Drilling and Excavation Group will deposit 250 million spuggles to a foreign account. This money is to be used to continue the research on codename Stork. An exchange ex-Fad Margarita Nyman, working undercover as a member of the Frogholm Police Force, will help with legal matters, community consent, environmental issues, etc., in order to advance the start of FHDAEG operation in the Frogholm area. Well, we might as well electrocute ourselves. Thank you for bringing him to me, internal monologue. Our internal monologue betrayed us. Sure thing. Your name's internal monologue? Yeah, no. It's more of a title or a job description. Like an assistant regional manager. What is your name then? Not pronounceable by your language, I'm afraid. Aliens. But we managed without it so far, didn't we? My supervisor will answer your questions in a minute. Heads up, I'm turning on the machine. Even though she had no innate abilities, we had great expectations of Margarita Nyman. She was on the brink of making full contact, but she betrayed our principles. And yet, even though we can't continue our work with her, her research has resulted in the creation of this machine. Who are you guys? In a minute. No other choice. Farewell, tadpole. Welcome, egg. Egg! Isn't it? Cocktail Man is out of reach, but we welcome you on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. It's a Thursday. Weather forecast. Plenty of rats, but Alkvist wakes up as a seagull. Stretch out your wings, baby. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this thing on? The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Losing signal. Hello? Huh, no one told me there is only silence. No one should tell me there is only silence. Egg. It always comes back to egg. It's raining. A plane. Looks like something was trying to break open from the inside. Those storks must be like some freaking flying dinosaurs. Pterosaurs! Oh, internal monologue. If you were here, you'd have explained why they were flying lizards, not dinosaurs. It was always your pet peeve. I was just talking about pterodactyls the other day. Did someone travel here by plane and then never got to leave? Or is it just handy to have a plane around when dealing with storks? But what good is a plane against a stork? Whoa. Did you make contact? What the hell happened to me down there? You have tuned to the storks. For a while, at least. I assume you have seen the files. And I assume you are still confused about what you saw. I was part of the lost files during my time in the military. A branch investigating paranormal activity. The special interest of my branch were the storks. We know the storks from the old legends. Wise ancient creatures with an appetite for gold. The last part turned out to be a hoax according to our research. Growing up on Frogholm, I was fortunate to have Buggled as our local barkeeper. As a young frog, I could not see any other meaningful direction I could take my life in. A common occurrence in this place. I spent way too much time on our dear Buggled pub. We would sink into conversations about everything for hours at a time. One time he told me about the voices in his head. This would later become the foundation of my pursuits. I found out that they were in fact the storks when... Redacted. They are beginning to breach the barrier. We do not have much time left, but do not be scared. They are only secretive, but not malicious. I found the right connections, and it was thanks to my initiative that this base, Sesame, was founded. The lighthouse on your island was never properly repaired after the Octopus incident. And you have noticed it can give you quite a shock. Those accidents made the voices clearer for Buggled. I deduced electricity was the key. It was. It only allowed experimentation on myself. This day, I do not know the long-term effects of using the machine. What I do know is what happens when used too often. I knew I was reaching my limits, but the higher-ranking bigwigs saw great promise in the results of my research. I feel ashamed for it, but it was mostly pride, driving me back then. Instead of thinking of my sweet daughter, the last experience rendered me unable to speak, eat. I required full-time medical assistance, and I disappeared from my daughter's life for some time. Once again, I could not be more thankful for Buggled. I arranged for him to visit me in the hospital as soon as I regained the ability to communicate. I asked him to bring Ingrid under his roof. I did not get rid of my pride. At the end of my recovery, one of my superiors paid me a visit. I was presented with simple facts. The project will no longer be government funded. It feels so silly talking about it now. Once you go back far enough in time, the first domino to fall will always turn out to be something so trivial. They offered me regular, better paying position back in the army. But I wasn't ready to give up my life's work. I looked for investors. I found one in Frogholm drilling an excavation group. They needed help with pushing some of their non-compliant but potentially very profitable projects. And there's no easier position to influence the influential and bribe to those who want to be bribed than in the police force. The storks rightfully refused contact with me after that. As I mentioned, they are very wise creatures. Whip up the egg whites and yolks separately and then fold them back together in the mascarpone to make the dreamiest, creamiest macarons. As I was saying, the oil rig. They gave us the money, but I was not able to continue the research. The storks gave us the silent treatment. And that rig that helped bring it into existence, it drilled through an underground air pocket and released a prehistoric sickness into the water. The army made a great effort to contain it, and they succeeded. There were only some samples left on this island. They wanted to study them further. My best assumption is the team that cleared the base did a subpar job containing some of the samples. Stop trying to Stop trying to whitewash yourself, Nyman. You killed Cocktail Man. Enough of this. They will not allow this conversation to continue, Philip. Electricity is the key. Try not to forget. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Go. Hello? Are you alright? That angle. No, I'm not. You scared the crap out of me, man. I'm sorry I let you go in there alone, but I don't know the whole vibe of that place. Gotta admit, felt like a Scooby-Doo episode for a second. I actually did believe you with the whole password and all. Turns out the door unlocks for any old password ever since they left the island. Mom said they did a terrible cleanup job and even left some of the equipment plugged in. Budget cuts, what do you know? Besides, I should cut off your head off for making me talk to her on the way back. Where did you find me? You passed out at the entrance of that base. I waited for half an hour like you said, and then I fetched Mom to help me get you out of there. She managed to get you up, but you were like not talking or anything. You just walked in and stood there. Mom told me not to worry, that you were just in shock. And we got to the boat, you'd respond, but like only when we talked to you. You remember that? I don't remember anything. But you feel alright now? Yeah. Phew, I was worried you got some brain damage or something. But since you've come to your senses now, how about a cocktail for your savior? I'll have a virgin arson bonanza. I'm suspicious of her. You are fine. Talk to Ingrid first. Calm her down. She was very worried about you. What's down here? Oh, beetles. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. A lot to take in. Scoot over. Scoot over. Game was cheating. How did the pieces get wedged in diagonal? That is right, Philippe. Thank you very much, kind sir. Mom told me to get Liv to do a checkup. Just to confirm that you don't have any actual brain damage. Ask her if she wants a cocktail, buddy. She was dead worried about you, and not often that a woman shows any emotion. Where is she? She said Liv, right? Not her mom. Hey, Aunt Greta. Did we talk earlier today? Let us settle it over a cocktail. I would love a redacted on the beach to calm my nerves after today's events. She's being shady! Oh no, they don't match up. I see.
Rejected on the beach sounds unpleasant on account of the sand. It really does. Oh, these can't sync up though. They're not syncing up. Ooh, my alarm. The showcase is starting soon. Good enough. Okay. Oh, the ice melts. I never noticed that. Ah! Oh, we did that good. Nice. Perfect. Just as good as Cocktail Man's. Maybe even better. So you have found no trace of Max on that sad old island? Aunt Greta, did we talk on the island today? Do you remember us talking? Yes. What does it matter really whether it really happened again? You will be helped, I know it. Just remember what the key is, and don't underestimate how small the domino that sets it all in motion can be. Ingrid, come on, we need to get your Kowalski W3 650 back from that island. Yeah. Thanks, Mom, I guess. Philip, don't you go anywhere. We're gonna get Liv here in a minute, and she'll let us know if we need you in a hospital or something. And even if you're fine, just stay here and have a good night's sleep. Mom and I will be here tomorrow morning to check up on you. 10 a.m. sharp. I'm cutting you some slack this time. You need some rest. See you, buddy. I can only express agreement with the previous speaker. We mean it, young man. Get some rest. Oh, hi, Liv. How do you do, son? I heard you just went and passed out there. I know we just did a checkup yesterday, but we gotta make sure your noggin's okay. Might just be all stress-induced, but when a frog just blacks out for no apparent reason, it's time to get a professional involved, especially when it happens to a fellow your age. But no doctor I know of performs their duties with a dry mouth, I can tell you that. Just kidding. Smile more, son. But I'll have one great breakthrough, and then we'll get to it. Dry January. Shapeshifter. Oh God. This one looks tough. Maybe not. No. Scoot it over. Scoot it over. Scoot it over. Oh, we can do this. There's a cube blocking my way here. And I hate it. It's this one. Nice. Oh, the bees, not the bees. Nice. Ain't that good? Okay, let's get this over with. First, you gotta answer me some questions, son. Difficulty speaking? No. Wouldn't have guessed after you didn't even say hello. Just messing with you. Come on, give me one full sentence. The sky is blue and the grass is green. Sky is blue and the grass is green. Perfect. You know, the more I look at you, the more I see a young buck old. Those lips, oh, he could kiss like the devil. Get that scared look off your face. My kissing days are long over. You kissed my uncle. Kiss, baby. If you hadn't ran off with your good-for-nothing Uncle Max on our wedding day, you'd be calling Auntie.
Oh no, not the bees. Not the bees. Oh, they're in my eyes.
Thank you, Nicolas Cage. But I did steal Max from him once or twice as well, so there's no bad blood between us. Lady had brothers. Open your mouth now. Ew, when that was? A long, long time ago? Must have been your age or a couple years older, or younger. It was an ongoing theme, so to speak. Wild times. I adored those boys. I still love them. I bet frogs use a lot of tongue when they kiss, no doubt. But when I moved away to study and life happened, if I could, I would have just snatched them both from myself. I think Max would have no problem with that either. But Buggold, he was a jealous son of... Alright, mouth is clear, no swelling, no redness. How's your memory? I don't remember getting back to the pub. Funny you say that. Something like that happened to me as well a while back. It was... I don't even remember what it was. Being old's no fun, son. Enjoy the ride while it's still smooth. So no other memory loss other than the accident itself? Figures. You did black out after all. Alright, I'm gonna have to blind you with my trusty old flashlight again. It's called pupillary light reflex, and if it ain't working properly, we might suspect brain damage. Just a routine check. I think you're fine. God damn. The stupid old thing shocked me again. What are you grinning for, son? You look like watching people suffer. Can I try? I love clicking things. Huh? Sure thing, knock yourself out. You sure ain't got brain damage? Click the button in the flashlight and feel an unpleasant jolt going up your elbow. Internal monologue, you're back! Hi there, buddy. You got the jolt, huh? Alright, give me that thing. Ingrid will be here any minute to drive me home. You press the button one more time. No shock this time. It's on, and before you know it, the light beam is burning a shape into your retina. The reflex is there, you're good as new. I'll be off now. Get some rest and you'll be fine, in my professional opinion. Stop her. Ask her about what she doesn't remember. You mentioned you lost your memory as well. I did, son, but it's bound to happen as you age. Press her. I'll get to her. Who were you with? Son, I'm not trying to hide anything from you. Now that you mention it, I think I was with Max. It must have been sometime after the rig fire. Oh God, how could I have forgotten? He stayed late on the rig that night of the fire. He was working, and he told me he saw who did it. He saw a boy and Ingrid. And I said to him I was just like that one time he insisted he saw a nymph when he was drunk. But he said it wasn't that drunk, and he said that damn job was the best thing keeping him anchored. And he wanted to go to Margarita and tell her about what Ingrid did. Dear God, how could I have forgotten? So I got him even more drunk, and don't use my boat much no more. My eyes have gotten real bad. But that night I got him into that boat, and did I do something to him? God almighty, why can't I remember? Forget, live. No, son. If you really care that much, I'll be sure to let you know as soon as something pops up in this dried old walnut. But now that I think about it, I'm even sure if I really forgot anything. Maybe I just made it up, huh? I think I heard Ingrid's jet ski just now. Should you feel any worse, just let her know and I'll pay you another visit. Don't underestimate any symptoms, alright? Alright. Have a good night. Philip, your little talk with the traitor back on that island messed up our connection to you real bad. You have to fix it. You know what to do. Speak to you soon. Well, I guess we have to electrocute ourselves. Alright, I think we're gonna stop it there. I don't know if we're close to finishing the game or not. But we're gonna do the Galaxy Showcase.
All right. Oh my gosh, is this the next day? Okay. I know what to do apparently. Do I? I do. I just need a bigger flashlight. Oh, Liv. Her name was Liv. Did I say her name? Who knows? We're heading out to the lighthouse because we do believe we have an inner monologue. As far as we've known, we've always had this inner monologue who talks to us occasionally. And now our inner monologue got zapped at the government facility. And now we're trying to get that inner monologue back by trying to zap ourselves at the lighthouse. The lighthouse is known to zap anyone who comes near. Okay. Ooh, piece of candy. I'm sad these fishing spots don't actually work. I'm sad we can't fish. Well, how do we get... Oh. Go. I wonder what purpose they serve. Okay. Now we must zap ourselves. Let's mess you up some more. I hope I don't overdo it. With the raid and all, it might very well turn into an electric chick. Excuse me. Just pull that cable. Get the insulation off. I'll get these 5 into a knot and hold on to it. And now, the lever. Here goes nothing. Holy moly, did that hurt. Electrocute yourself again for the greater good. Oh, my heart is racing. My heart's gonna jump through my mouth. Oh man, I hope this tinkling's just temporary. Ah, okay. Calm down. How are you? Are you gonna live? That's our inner monologue. Yes, it worked. Yeah, it did. I told you you knew what to do. Well, if it isn't Cocktail Man Jr., and we have another monologue in our head called Stork, which is the government operation that seems to have a grasp on our family lineage. I'm so glad we could reach you again. You frogs would be so much easier to work with if you weren't limited to your single perspectives. True, but it makes way easier to keep things secret. And now to set things straight. With storks, well, remember the uprising of Catan Cot in 1256? The uprising of... Oh, you always know how to crack me up, internal monologue. Ooh, excuse us, Philip. You had to be there. Let's not keep him waiting. We storks can't just go ahead and tell you things about other people. That would have been gossip, but that's strictly against our code. So I'm sorry about that little trick with Liv, but it was necessary. Anyway, now that we've got out of the way, we can show you where to find Max. Max is our other uncle. Couldn't you have just made her tell me where Max is the first time I talked to her? I didn't know if it was an option either. I was placed inside you when you were born and completely forgot my past life. I only remember when we ran into the Grand Stork on that island. Oh, so our internal monologue and the Grand Stork are in cahoots. Yeah, ran into. Sure. This old rascal. Always planning and scheming. Yeah, it did seem like a coincidence back there, okay? Haha. Did I really have to risk death by electrocution? I don't know, you just seem to really want that pub. We didn't force you, did we now? Sorry if the creepiness got out of hand. Bad signal. We have our limits when it comes to influencing the physical world, so we asked Igmar and Buggold's ghost to make you a map. Buggold was particularly helpful. He saw the thing happen. They were supposed to leave it somewhere on the island. Go take it and rescue that poor man. He doesn't have much time left. So Buggold is our dead uncle who left us the pub. Igmar is a previous relative that we just found out we were related to. But he's a ghost on the island. I don't even... Where am I supposed to go now? Find the map. Here. It's right here. They did a great job. You can read the map, right? Not the jump scare. Attempted jump scare. Of course. Wow, really? Okay. Listen, I know it's a lot to take in. The Grand Stork forgets sometimes that y'all think in years, not eons. But I promise you everything's going to be fine. I couldn't be more proud of you, Philip. I'm happy to be back in your head for the time being. For the time being? Of course, you'll die in a couple decades, and I'll be relegated to some other frog. That's just the way it is. Let's get to that boat. All right. A boat in this storm? It's so dangerous. Where will you take me? Oh, at least it's not raining heavy anymore. Is this a scary island? Is this a Halloweeny island? Look at the lanterns. A wave sweeps you off your feet. You fall face down and break your nose. To die out here or have your family starve is not much of a choice. You get up again and just focus on getting those fish ashore. It's just a couple of miles. A wave sweeps you off your feet. Okay. Are we to follow the lanterns? Oh no, where we're supposed to go from here. Feels like we should follow the lanterns, but I want to explore. I miss making drinks. Ooh, a crow. No, it's a moth. Okay, so we're still collecting ingredients. That's fun. Look at all these bottles. What is that? What's a beetle? A ring? A whatchamacallit? Pillworm? Yeah, look. This. Margarita came back from school in tears again. That nasty Rachel's boy was calling her names again. The way she is, she's gonna have to grow some tough skin. All you can do for her now is to wipe tears away and hug her. Uh-huh. Oh, well. Huh. Well, well, well. Or graffiti. Bottles down there. Can we get this? I like how I said, oh, it's a Halloween island? It's clearly a cemetery island. You dance and prance and act your heart out. Your troupe is proud of you. You've become one of the best rat actors of your generation. You want to spend your whole life on this boat. Your performance is interrupted by a shadow from the skies. An orange beak snatches you into the air. You manage to break free, but you're too high already. You fall back on the ship deck and die, doing what you love. What a performance. It wasn't the best Tuesday morning to wake up as a rat in the world of angry seagulls. Secrets. We can jump higher than I thought. What's that? Oh, it's another lantern. I thought it was like... Oh. You rattle. All other senses have given up, but you still have everyone gathered around the bed. It doesn't matter. You know you'll stay there. You're with the storks now. And there's the young Philip. It feels so good to be remembered. Come here. I don't know if I'm reading these in the correct order or not. Imagine it doesn't. You can do anything. Oh, we can hop with this button. I always forget the back button. There's nothing Sorry. 1 second. Who's this? I'll go to them in a second. I want to explore some. Let's make sure Max is okay first. Buggled's not going anywhere. Is this Max? It looks like him from his picture. Now, who the hell might you be? Don't you recognize me, Uncle Max? Philip, last time I saw you, you were... He makes a vague gesture with his hand. Could have been anything between 1 and 2 meters. This little. Hiccup. Now what? What are you doing here? You've been teleported as well? He faces the grave beside him. Buggled, you spiteful snake. See, I had a couple of weeks, or has it been days already, to think about how the hell did I get here? And I came to a conclusion. See, I've been teleported. By this, he points at the grave. Spiteful snake. You miss his funeral too? Buggled, honey. I find it very much not okay. What's this boy done to you? You don't remember anything? Oh, I remember everything now. He made me think about everything twice over. This spiteful snake. He came here every night when I was sleeping. And he'd just nag and nag and nag. Everything I ever did wrong, he told me once more. How do I sometimes regularly go out when how I'd rather go out for a drink than sit with our problems at home and worry. And how was I a bad example for Ingrid? And how I didn't sing more often because he loved my singing so. And how he loved my whittling. And loved how we danced together after the pub closed. He slaps himself in the head hard. And how we'd let him cry it out. He sits there for a second. A tear falls on the ground. Or 2. I am so sorry, Buggled. I love you so much, honey. He grabs you by the arm. I just need a second to collect myself, alright? Go pay your respects to your uncle. Just give me a second. Okay. Oh, so is this our Uncle Buggled here? So were Max and Buggled lovers? Or were they brothers? Or were they both? So I get to talk to him now? Can't tell him what to do. Can you at least invite him? He's always been shy, Philip, but I think he's listening. Okay, but if you say so. First of all, Uncle. I wanted to thank you for the pub. It'll take some time to have it up and running for real again. But like, not to sound dramatic, but I feel like I have a purpose in life now. I'm friends with Ingrid again, you know? Did you let her start smoking? That's some massive minus points for you as a foster parent. But still, thanks for being here for her when she needed a family. I don't know what more to tell you. It would be way easier if you answered back, you know? He says thank you for finding Max. And, oh, you're welcome, Buckled, but it's all him. But if he wasn't for his curiosity, we'd be sitting in that pub waiting for Max to come back. He says you need to fix the pub sign as soon as possible. The U is holding on by a hair. Sure thing, Uncle. We love and miss you very much. I think Buggled's gone now. Come on, let's stop bothering him. Oh. Was there anything else to look at on this island? Just want to see. Just want to see. Has it been a second already? More than a second, even. Glad you came, young man. I was slowly running out of booze. My late partner here was nice enough to teleport me with a nice supply. But you know what they say. Can't pour from an empty cup. I'll be sure to visit you, dear. But I gotta go now. He follows you. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But you get there eventually. Is this the end? Max stumbles as he's getting up. He stumbles once again once he sees Liv. Philip, is that you, young man? What came into this empty head of yours? We came to check up on you and you weren't there. We were beginning to... Max? Max, is that you? She looks startled for a moment. She remembers. He looks angry for a bit. He remembers. Max, I'm so sorry. I know. Listen, I shouldn't have. Why don't you talk about it in private? She helps him get onto shore safely. But not me. Don't worry about little old me. Why didn't you tell me I wasn't teleported? You knew everything, didn't you? Did he? Did he send you, really? It doesn't matter right now. There will be plenty of time to talk. Listen, I don't know how you knew even though I didn't, but I don't know if I want to know. I just want to think. We'll come to the pub in a minute, alright? Okay. Stories. Nuts. Hi, Ingrid. She's smoking. The evidence on the ground suggests just one of many. Why would you do this to me? I was sure you fried your brains and fell into the sea. Sure you know what sure means? It means you were actually dead to me for a second. What the hell happened to the lighthouse? I should just slap that grin off your face. She draws back her fists and freezes. She gives you an angry look. Her fist lowers. She throws a cigarette butt on the ground and gives you a hug. The rib-crushing kind. I'm so glad nothing's happened. But I gotta tell you something, Philippe. Just promise you won't think I'm mad or I'm just covering my ass. Try us. I promise. Talked to Jackal to confirm if I didn't just make it up at all because of stress and all. And it turns out he remembered it too. He remembered it just this morning, exactly like I did. That rig fire, it was... I know. What? How? Liv told me. She knew? I promise you, it was just an accident. We were just to do a bombing, like with spray cans. Graffiti. Not actual bombs. And I threw a cigarette on the ground and then it caught fire. It's just an incident. You do not have to worry. It's been sorted out. I'll clean up the pub and we'll just sit and be happy that Max is back. Max is back? Why didn't you take me with you? There was no time. My ass, you know where I live. I don't. Well, good job, man. Thanks. What you said, let's just go and sit. Get to wind down with some drinks. Oh, we have to clean first. Who messes up this pub when we're not here? Hope your ass knows where you live. Hi, Zesty. Welcome in. How are you? Time to open the pub. We found our missing uncle. He was at the cemetery with our other missing uncle. Go get your eggs. How you doing today, Zesty? Forgiving is not a satisfying part of life. It includes a lot of awkward silence. So hi. That's our uncle. Suppressed anger. Which is why if he didn't disappear every now and then, maybe I wouldn't need to find myself friends like this. You doing well? That's good. I'm doing okay. I was kind of panicking a little bit about streaming earlier, but I'm kind of glad I started. It's a nice little distraction. And I think we're almost wrapping up Frogholm, so we might actually get to Creature Kitchen today. But yeah, it's super hot. The fan behind me is going, so I'm sorry if I sound like I'm in a wind tunnel or anything, but it's really hot for some reason today. It might have been my anxiety as well. You can't hear the fan? Oh, good. So I can have it on all the time. You can't blame me for your life choices. You knew damn well what kind of people they are. And you knew very well what the bottle does to you. My friends are not the problem. Is that what this is? The damn back and forth? And who's to blame? Come to terms with what can't be undone? Because who's gonna hire an old fart like me now? It was a miracle I got that job there, and it's only through Margarita. Well, if you promise to stop drinking, I can help you get a job at the hospital. You never asked. Jackal's dad organizes workshops at the community center. I could maybe put in a word. You know how to whittle, why not put it to good use? Realizing you won't get the apology you imagine. And you just can't understand what this stuff does to a man. You wake up with a splitting headache and you just want to die. You know, it'll only stop if you do it again. And that's more important than a child you're caring for, huh? I care for you more than I care for myself, but it's like if you told me to stop my heart from beating or something. I just can't. Sorry, sweetheart. Ingrid, you need to understand this is an illness. And that apology won't get you to change it. I'll try, but I can't make any promises. I can only say I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made it harder than it should have been, though I get the feeling it wouldn't have changed much. And I'm sorry I almost killed you, Max, but someone needs to put this child first, now that Buggled's gone. When did I not put her first? Philip, why are you just standing there, huh? Make us three some cocktails. Max gets one as well? I make you, me, and Philip, without alcohol for the young lady. Go on, boy, I need it tonight. Or you won't live till the end of this conversation. Okay. Oh boy. It's cocktail time. I'm just like Sandra Lee. The old lady drinks a lot. I mean, evidently not as much as our uncle, who has an alcohol problem. A crocoparolantin. Now for a Gloomba. No, I messed up. How I hate these dragonflies and bees. Ooh, this is fun stuff. Can we do this? Shake it in. Shake it in. Shake it in. Oh, oh. We'll try it again. We'll see if we can do better. We'll see if we can do better. Get in there. Get in there. Nope. That's not how I put it in. Oops. I keep accidentally pressing F. What if I... Who covered the top of your glass? Couldn't you just uncover the top of your glass? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these glasses. You know what? This is gonna have to be good enough. How do I switch? Ugh. It's the hardest part. Fly over. Fly me to the moon. Oh. Nope. Wake up. Okay. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nice. 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 You know what? Let's try this. Let's see if we get it good. Damn it. Oh, this one's hard. Why does a Gloombug have to be so hard? Just let me die. Please, God. God, just let me die. Oh, going in. Going in. Going in there. Just in case he flies away, we got... No! Get in there. Get in there. Now fly. Maybe we have to put the dragonfly in first. Should we put in more dragonflies? Oh, this one should be good. Good enough. Good enough. Tickling night. Oh, crap. Okay. This one's gonna be so tough. Why are they doing this to me? So many bees. Maybe this isn't as hard as the Gloombug one. Ooh! Ooh! Serve the cocktails. Thank you, honey. So, Max, please don't tell me about my responsibilities. Just because I live here, I have none. We have to do is keep on living with the same people. You frogs don't ever change. Not really. If that's what you want, okay, I'll join the AA. First thing tomorrow, after we celebrate tonight. Max, I didn't say I was going to drink, woman. I can't celebrate without drinking. But just know I'm not leaving the jet ski juveniles because of that, alright? I know you don't like it, but I know what's best for me. We can chill on the gang activity front, though. But only as long as you're in AA. And we're not shutting down entirely. It's my life's work. Oh, y'all are gonna make me cry. I'm so proud of you both. I really am. And since we're all doing great announcements, I'm retiring. I gotta focus on my own health for once. Someone's gotta take care of y'all. Life is worth living twice as much for every person we share it with. No way, what? Oh, calm down, honey. It's only an engagement for now. He needs to keep his promises first. We're both old. Someday you'll be off into the world, and, you know, if you fall or you just need someone to talk to, it's good to have someone there. Are you actually mad? You don't need to explain yourselves. I'm so happy for you. This means you're gonna have the whole casa for yourself, Philip. Oh, Mom will not believe this. You hear a boat approaching. Philip, that must be her. I radioed her that you got here safe. Go. She was worried. She'll jump for joy when she sees you in one piece. It's not a peep about this lot getting married. I want to see her face. Oh, so Max and Liv are getting married? Hi, Auntie. Last time she was staring out into the sea like that, it wasn't good. Such a peaceful night. It is what we all needed after yesterday's storm. Did you want to join us, Aunt Greta? I do not believe I should. Me and them, I'm afraid I have burned some bridges. I would not want you to lose your bond because of me. I'd rather lose it than not have you here. I have lost sight of the goal and abused their trust. I will forever be too ashamed to... Come on, Greta, why do you take us for? You were one of the most promising fledglings, Nyman. Even though you forced it a little. We're not spiteful like you frogs. Go on and be happy with them. Cocktail Man is happy and his boyfriend's not alone. Your daughter actually wants to speak to you again. That's the real magic, Nyman. Love is not supposed to be understood, it's supposed to be felt, you know? Let's have a drink and start again, Nyman. And we wouldn't want you to keep away from Philip now that he's running the pub. He's a good boy and makes great cocktails, but he's not very smart. Hey! Wait a second! Hey, I'm still here. Do not mind them, you are smarter than all of us. I was joking. We good, Nyman? I am honored by your magnanimity and accept the truce offer, Grand Stewart. Let us drink to Philip's new pub, friends. Yes. Aww. Out of nowhere. The lighthouse works again. Summer Passed by Roy Williams. Well, that was nice. That was a nice little game. I enjoyed it.